All right, tech enthusiasts, let's dive into the Apple-shaped headlines making waves today. Apple, the tech giant always managing to find itself in the spotlight, had a rather busy week. First up, Apple announced its fiscal second quarter earnings, and let's just say, investors were eagerly biting their nails. The company reported a solid $95.36 billion in revenue. That's not just a bunch of loose change lying around, am I right? Their earnings per share came in above expectations at $1.65, marking the ninth straight quarter they've outperformed expectations. High fives all around at Apple HQ, no doubt. Despite the good numbers, their stock took a bit of a roller coaster after hours ride, dropping about 2% after earnings were announced. Investors' nerves are perhaps feeling the pressure due to a few bumps in the road. A significant focus point has been Apple's struggle with trade tariffs and its implications in China, where sales dipped more than 2% to $16 billion. With China being a crucial market and competition heating up from local brands, Apple's dance with China isn't exactly the cha-cha-cha at the moment. It's more of an awkward shimmy across a geopolitical minefield. Moreover, worries loom over the lucrative deal Apple has with Alphabet over their default search engine spot given antitrust concerns. It's like having your best buddy at risk of getting expelled. Not the best floor to build solid investor confidence, right? Now, speaking of legal dramas, Apple was also in court crosshairs this week, with U.S. Judge Yvonne Gonzalez-Rogers bringing out the metaphorical gavel. She found Apple in violation of a previous court injunction aimed at managing its App Store pitfalls. Apparently, a 27% commission on some web-based purchases made through iPhone apps was a no-no, and Apple didn't follow the rules laid down in 2021. Cue Epic Games and their fellow developers turning those courtroom negatives into an advantageous play. Post-ruling, Epic Games pitched Apple an intriguing exit proposal. If Apple extends these regulations globally, Fortnite can return to the App Store, bringing a gigantic player base back to Apple platforms. Drama worthy of the best soap operas, don't you think? Meanwhile, in attempting to sidestep hefty US and global tariffs, Apple's push to move production to India and Vietnam is heating up, echoed by their comment on most iPhones headed stateside coming from these regions soon. In summary, whether it's about market strategies, courtroom dramas, or shifting global chess pieces, Apple isn't just trying to sell you a shiny gadget. They're scripting an adventure full of bravado, missteps, grand financial dances, and promising green pastures, each gripping enough to churn headlines faster than you scroll through Apple News on your latest iPhone. Stay tuned, because who really knows what new curveball will come Apple's way next. Thanks for watching to the end. Remember, this is just one story from our full daily show, which includes all the other news and an analysis of the day's tech market activity. If you found this video interesting or insightful, then please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support is greatly appreciated. Catch you later.